Today we're talking about the human genome, and you've been
On 5. On 5.
To begin with, we analyze chromosomes by photographing cells in mitosis, which we actually made a video on a while back, so you should go check that out. What, did you expect a link? Do something for yourself for once. So anyway, we photograph cells in mitosis, then the chromosomes are cut out and paired. The resulting picture is known as a karyotype, displayed on your screen. In total, human body cells have 46 chromosomes. Life begins when a haploid sperm with 23 chromosomes fertilizes a haploid egg with 23 chromosomes. The result is a diploid zygote, or fertilized egg. Now, sex is determined in humans by two of those chromosomes, named fittingly as sex chromosomes. Females have 2 copies of a large X chromosome, whereas males have 1 X and 1 small Y chromosome. The remaining 44 chromosomes are known as autosomes. Now, all egg cells carry a single X chromosome, and half of all sperm cells carry an X chromosome, with the other half carrying a Y chromosome. Now, this ensures that the ratio of males to females born is roughly 50-50.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Now, here at Biology Bros, we try to be funny, make education humorous, lighthearted, but disclaimer warning. We're about to get into some fairly serious stuff. Honestly, you can't put much of a positive light on it, so please, bear with us if there's a couple minutes where there's not really any memes. That's right, we're talking about genetic disorders. Jerry, no! Now, the 2 best examples of how changes in DNA can cause genetic disorders are cystic fibrosis and sickle cell disease. In both cystic fibrosis and sickle cell disease, a small change in the DNA of a single gene affects the structure of a protein, causing a serious genetic disorder. Cystic fibrosis is a common fatal genetic disease and is most common in people whose ancestry can be traced back to Northern Europe. The disease is caused by a recessive allele on chromosome 7. The disease, which causes serious digestive and respiratory problems, is triggered by the deletion of 3 bases in the middle of a sequence for a protein. This protein normally transports chloride ions. However, due to the deletion of the 3 bases, 1 amino acid is removed from the protein, causing it to fold improperly and destroy the chloride ions before they can be transported. This leads to tissues throughout the body malfunctioning.
I hate when my Kleenex malfunctions.
Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is sickle cell disease, most commonly found in African Americans. You see, sickle cell disease bends and twists the shape of red blood cells, leading them to become more rigid, getting stuck in the capillaries, the narrowest blood vessels in the body. This leads to overall fatigue, damage to the brain, heart, spleen, and ultimately death. Now, hemoglobin, wait, they got homogoblins now? Hemoglobin is the protein that carries oxygen in the blood. When just 1 DNA base is changed, the amino acid valine is inserted in place of glutamic acid. Because of this, any decrease in blood oxygen levels leads to the altered hemoglobin connecting to each other in longer chains, forming the abnormal red blood cells. Now, African Americans mainly get this disorder because in West Central Africa, where they originated from, malaria was very present there, and the sickle-shaped blood cells actually acted as a way to destroy the parasite. Do you have enough adenosine triphosphate in your system? Do ya? Make sure to start the day with a nice, nutritious breakfast. And remember, don't stay up all night watching YouTube. Did you know that sex-linked disorders are more common in males? Genes located on the sex chromosomes are known as sex-linked genes. Now, many of them are found on the X chromosome, and males have just one X chromosome, meaning that all X-linked alleles are expressed in males, even if they are recessive. This results in sex-linked disorders being more common in males than females. In order for a recessive allele, such as the one for color blindness, to be expressed in females, there must be 2 copies of the allele, one on each of the 2 X chromosomes. Also, because men pass their X chromosome along to their daughters, sex-linked genes move from fathers to daughters and may show up in the sons of those daughters. Now next on the list is nondisjunction. Nondisjunction occurs when, during meiosis, which we have a video on, during meiosis, homologous chromosomes fail to separate. If nondisjunction occurs, abnormal numbers of chromosomes may find their way into gametes, and a disorder of chromosome numbers may result. If 2 copies of an autosomal chromosome fail to separate during meiosis, an individual may be born with 3 copies of a chromosome. This is known as a trisomy, and that leads us to the most common trisomy, Down syndrome. Down syndrome relates to having 3 copies of chromosome 21. Now, it produces mild to severe mental retardation, and it's also characterized by an increased susceptibility to many diseases and a higher frequency of some birth defects.
These are the top 10 foods that stimulate prostate growth. Wait, what's that? That's the wrong one. This just in. Scientists have discovered the secrets to genetic enhancements.
Here at McDonald's, we pride ourselves in our new ultra-stable genetic enhancement formulas. Half off with the purchase of any size soft drink. Look what happens after just 5 weeks of use. Now let's watch that again. Improved running capabilities. Weightlifting. Improved jumping capabilities. Genetic enhancements. Jerry, are you okay?
Run.